Naya, 3, hello, stream started, hello Mew, hello.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, smile.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Hello. Hello. Hello, Midas. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Mundo. Hello, Just Ones and Zeros. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, last time I did some, what to call it? Advancements in when it comes to the art of the game, right? I really want to release a demo. So, I've been thinking I probably should polish the first 2 dungeons. Yeah. But then I believe I also need to focus on refining the gameplay. It feels like it's not good enough. There is moments when you use the attack that the sword doesn't actually hit, which is a bit of an issue. So, there is a lot of details that need to be refined. Yeah. You know something I have come to realize? Maybe streaming the whole development of the game, even though it was good intention, might actually be hampering my progress by quite a bit. Because I can only work on the main game on stream, right? And the other thing is that the hidden stuff that I'm working, I still got to record because I said I was going to record everything, right? And the things that are basically spoilers, I'm still recording. I'm just not publishing them openly, right? It's interesting because I didn't think this was going to be such a big of an issue. Which is quite interesting. What do you guys think? The other thing is that just watching the numbers, I see this particular set of streams are the worst performing streams in my channel, which is quite interesting. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm going to stop. I I already started, so I'm going to commit all the way to the end. I'm just like reconsidering future like projects, like the next game, the one I want to make basically from Zelda 2, right? That the one that would be basically Metroidvania. I don't think I'm going to like stream the process because I feel like it's a deterrent to me actually making progress. Yeah. And it's quite conflicting, right? Because I want to show the difficulty of making a game. But it's also like increasing the difficulty of making a game at the same time. It's interesting. Yeah. Huh. Ain't that interesting? The one thing I do love about these streams, that is also basically another thing that adds like difficulty to the development of the game, is that you guys can actually like request features, like the crab that throws you. Yeah. Like the exploding wolf, right? All that kind of stuff. Yeah, or the kraken in a barrel. All that kind of stuff came from these streams, right? Probably they wouldn't be in the game if I were not streaming. Yeah. So I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I like refine it myself? Like, probably the worst part about these streams is the fact that I'm like doing like a small menial task that are not very like interesting to watch, right? Like correcting bugs, like playtesting, fixing like the map, saving, pathfinding, that kind of stuff, right? And there are like a lot of good stuff that comes out of these streams. So I'm like thinking not so much about like, maybe the answer is not like removing the streams, but more like refining them. Yeah. Yeah, I get your point. A sandwich is still 80% bread. Yeah. So I was thinking, rather than removing the streams, maybe I should refine.
E.
Yeah. Hello, they said. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yeah, so I think for the second game, I'm going to refine. I'm going to remove the pieces that are not really working. And lean on the things that are like actually like interesting to watch. Yeah. Okay, either way, let us move on to the game development. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Jacob.
about to reach 200 episodes of this.
That's true.
Also on the final boss of 9 souls.
Nice. Nice. Let me just open this before I switch screens. Okay. So. If you game dev off stream, maybe the release date can be 1 year earlier. I think it will go way faster than I think it would be. I think I would speed this project at least by 4 or 5 times. And if I actually commit, seriously commit, I could probably speed this 10 times. Yeah.
Naya, 3, hello, stream started.
Hello.
Hello Mew, waving hand emoji. Hello, smile. About to reach 200 episodes of this. Also on the final boss of 9 souls.
Hello, Basil. Hopefully not. Hopefully they are not in the game because it's already hard enough to remove them. Remember to keep your lifetime span when making this game. I think I can make it. I think it will be finished by now if it wasn't for me streaming it. I feel like I would be at 80% or something similar. Yeah. Okay, let us do a little run. So let me actually go from the actual start. Now that's a bug. Quite an awful lot bug. Am I at? Wow. So let's see, if I hit continue, select a file, I go back to my menu, new game, do whatever the hell, enter, load, and put on the screen I was before and stuck. Okay. I see what the issue is. Let's see, I believe that's an issue with the loading of new game. So let's go to new game. Objects. Menu. New game. So let's see. Start game, map 0, how to go to arm load screen. Okay. So we're sent to the load screen when selecting this. Okay, so this just basically sends you to the loading screen. So let's see. Loading screen, that should be one of the rooms. Load screen. So we are at the load screen. Okay. What part here is the one that handles? I believe the load timer is the one that actually does stuff. Load game alarm sets 0 more player to last room. Okay, this might be the issue right here. So we check this save data for last room. Right? If it exists, we go to 0, 0. So the issue must be on save data then. Okay. So let's check. Over here, we select start game, set menu to none, path false, map X and Y, load screen, the location of the player. Okay, so the issue is that here I'm moving to this place, right? When do I set the save data? Hold on. Local save file, file name. I said file JSON. File name. This just creates the file name. So I suppose I just need to set the save file to nothing, right? So object game object underscore game manager dot save data. I will just put it as blank. Right, and I will put this here to receive the data when we start the game, right? Right there. I can move this. That doesn't have to be there. Okay. In theory, that should clear the data, so that will force the start to the right position. So I go in, we are right here. We go back to my menu, new game. We start a new file. There we go. Apparently there are two types of learning. Just in case and just in time? I don't think I use any of those two. To be fair, I don't think I use that. Like at all. Okay, let's see.
Welcome Canup with Milk in it. Please enjoy the stream.
Hello, welcome. So let's see. You are supposed to start the game here, right? You start here. Actually, shouldn't I like make things like just the way you would get it in the game? You see, the issue with the way you are explaining things is that you are ignoring the fact that there is other ways to save information that doesn't have to be in your brain. Because I don't really learn stuff. I check where the information is. So, for example, whenever I'm like making something, like the game, for example, if I'm like, okay, I need to do pathfinding, right? I don't memorize a pathfinder algorithm. What I do is either I make my own or I look it up, right? And when I look it up, it's not that I learn the particular pathfinding, it's that I'm like, okay, this type of problem has had to be something that someone has faced before, right? So the solution must be out there. So I go, look it up, see what they did, see variations. I pick the one I like the most or is most useful to me. Do the thing, apply the pathfinding, and then throw all that stuff out of my brain. I didn't learn it just in case. I didn't learn it just in time. I grabbed a tool, used it, and discarded it. See? That's the difference. If I learned anything, is that I learned where to search. No, it's not just in time. Because I didn't actually learn it. Right? If you ask me to describe you how the pathfinding in this game works, I cannot tell you. Because I don't remember. Because I didn't learn it. Right? There is a reason why my save files, whenever I'm like trying to debug them, I don't know like what is doing what, and I need to like re-examine the code to like figure out what it's doing. I will basically be doing the just-in-time learning without the learning, yes. But then at that point you cannot really call it learning, right? I just know where to look. I just know where to like find stuff. It's not so much about learning, it's about knowing how to search. Yeah. Niche. That means, of course, that I do this funny thing where whenever I have an exam or something similar, I just grab the subjects that the exam is going to have, right? I just make a list. Forget about it. Just put it somewhere where I know where it is without really remembering the subjects. 1 or 2 days before the exam, I just go and read up each of the subjects. I do the exam. I pass with like a 95. And then I forget about everything. I threw everything in the trash. I basically refine a way to like locate information, not so much learning it. Yeah. Okay, so first bug is that during the cutscene the player can move, right? The second one is that I already have the sword, which is something I don't want the player to have at the start, because I want to do the typical reference here, right? Where you go down and get the sword. The typical is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Right? Also, this door is broken. Yes, so let's start with that. First, let's do the pause issue. Let's check the player. So, player. And by the way, I think I do learn some stuff when I do stuff like this, right? There is simply some stuff that just sticks with me, right? But the goal is not to learn. Let's see. So we have... This is my mapping stuff. I think I need to remove this. It's not working the way I thought it would. So I'm just going to remove that. Let's see. Player controls. Controls enabled. Am I actually using this? Let's see. I'm using it there. And I'm using it there. That's in the game manager. By default is true. Okay. And I never touch it again. I see. That might be the problem. Huh. What is this function? Capture controls. So we get the input. We create the default state. Then we capture the inputs of all the things. Press, hold, and release. Let me put a little note here. Just so I'm aware that this is defaults. Okay, so the thing is that I need to remove the controls when the cutscene is happening. Let's see. I believe this is the cutscene right here. Oh, this is the story thing. Okay. And this is the dialogue. Yeah. And then it goes to... Place this and self-destructs. Dialog text equals to dialog 0. Dialog parents. What is that? Dialog parents. Okay. Oh, it's right there. The create has the value with the allocate to 0. Oh. A step. I can invert this actually. Because we have the plus plus right there, I can simply put it below, right? Like that, and I don't need this right here. And if that is not necessary, I can just set the dialog by itself. No need to set this up right here. Right, so where do I generate the next like part of the dialog? So we have the 0 right here, right? So we go through this and it's also strokes. On destroy, we have a value called explore, which is apparently right here. And we have a global pause. Okay, so I suppose this is what needs to do the stopping, right? It removes the global pause. This makes the cutscene. Where do I set the pause? That's confusing me. Okay, let me look for this value. We have that. We have that there. Game manager by default is false, the pause. New game also set it to false. Oh wait, that one was true. Where is that? So only here do I set it to true? Really? Hold on. Do I really not set... Oh, no, that is set into true. Global pass, theory, causal sale, post through, in control, true, target up with clear, look state opening. This might need to an upgrade. Wow, I made this system so nonsensically complex. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is this so complex? Hold on. Let's just reduce the complexity then. This is probably going to break the game, but it should like make it more sensible. So let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pause function. And I will just call the pause function instead of like doing so much nonsensical stuff. Let me just hide all this. I need to like refine this thing also. Okay, so this is how this is going to go. So function pause, right? And this is very simple. I will simply set global dot pause to true. Function on pause. Global function equals false. Okay. Then we are going to have a function cinematic pause. Right? So global dot we do have a controls enabled. Cinematic pause. Okay. There we go. Right? So the controls enabled global dot controls is enabled. Let me search for that so I can change it. This is the object manager, so this is the default for that. Okay. I think I can make a function here. Okay. So let's say function controls enabled. Return a pause. If global pause or global dot cinematic pause, return pause, return true. Right, I should actually fix that issue. So in theory, now when I try to play the game, it will crash immediately. Input line 19. Input holder item. Oh, it's because I see. Ah. That's an issue. Hold on. Let me search something real quick. Game maker. You do something like Hold on, I'm looking up. looking it up. That's such a stupid issue with this language. It won't let me do what I want. Okay. Okay. So the way I want to use it doesn't exist, but I can do a really stupid trick to make it work. Okay. So let's see. What is word that is breaking? Non-object that inputs. We are looking for this. Like right there, right? So this is a valid like structure. So I could go like inputs. Like this. Key. Oh. I won't let me do it like that, huh? Maybe like this? It looks so nonsensical. What am I doing? If this works, it's going to be really crazy. Oh, I forgot to remove this.
I think that game dev streams have low engagement is because they're boring to the average viewer, and if you distract the developer you take away development time.
That's indeed true. That's a good point, actually. So you know what I can do here? I can just like set the defaults first. Because we have like this, we initialize the things, we add the variables, right? So what I can do is separate this to set the default input. So I can simply say function set inputs defaults. Input defaults, and I do it right before, so there is values there, and then I capture the actual controls. Okay. I should fix that issue. I didn't release the controls. Ah. Well, that was really good. Okay, let's look for the global pause, right? So we can fix that issue. And instead of global pause equals to true, I will simply say toggle pause to true. All these have the same thing, huh? Except for the command. So that means I can actually move this out over here. And I just say toggle pause to false. And I can just kill this. Okay, I'm slowly like improving the code. We have this, we are in game manager. So this is just declaring the variable. That's fine. Here is inventory UI, pause. So this is just a toggle, right? This is object in menu. Oh, is this declaring the variable? Oh. I can leave it there. New game. Again, it's setting the pause to false, which is quite interesting. Huh. It's weird that we have this here. This is global pass. I think this is going to be toggle pass. Toggle pass to false.
It does not consume, but transforms.
This is post menu. This is for the global thingy, right? I can simply say toggle pause like that. Placeholder door toggle pass through. Pause false. False, 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 false. In control to false, control to false. So this all sets things false. Oh. Okay, I think I can make this more in function release. Oh. And I will just grab this, place it there. And this pause becomes toggle pause to false. Am I using this for something? Yeah, right there. Oh. Release. That way I don't have to have so much repeated code here. That's what functions are for. New pickup item, global pause, toggle pause, so true. Pause to false, just to fix that issue. What is this? Not pause keyhold item. If we're paused, this is going to always default to the main value, right? So the pause doesn't really need anything right here. Because up here we're checking that the capture controls are being captured, right? So this pause is like unnecessary. Yeah, I don't need to change this. So I will just say actually, let me make a new thingy here. We have the toggle pause, right? So I can just say, instead of writing this called pause, is pause. Just to make things easier on me. A little bit. Right. I go is post and return. This is setting the post to false. You can just ignore it. Setting post to true here. This is the yep. So go post to true. So there should be a toggle to false. Yeah. So post to false. Okay. All right. Is pause. Is pause. Don't choose menu. Let's leave it there. Actually, we don't need it there. Cutscene parents. So go pause. False. So go pause to true. Continue menu. I don't need this. Okay. In theory, that should fix all the nonsensical stuff I had with the pause. So, if I go here, new. You could see me for a moment. The dialogue is not working perfectly, sadly, which is not a good thing. Did the dialogue start at -1, I wonder? Oh, I forgot to fix that. Hold on. Dialogues. This should have like change. Okay, that's toggling the pause there. Hmm. Is that at 0? So over here we check. We assign the thing. Oh, it only triggers after any press. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. That can be fixed if I just like set the thing backwards. That way you don't need double tap. And the last one I believe is the issue comes from the player. Basically on our controls enabled, we're checking both pause on global symmetric pause, right? But I don't believe we actually set that to be false at any moment. Okay. Verifying here. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. And now we're free. Okay. That's working perfectly. Now we have the issue with these things. Okay. So let's see. I believe that's the droppers. And I believe the issue should be not here apparently. Oh, right there. It's right here. Maybe new one. Okay, we are free. Now we're not behind everything, which is quite nice. Now we have an issue with this one that has a 0 below it. I don't know why there is a 0 below it, so let me check. Load pages. There is a 0 below it because why? Text transform, that's just to display the text. Background, where is that coming from? Line array like no text, that's the header. Space lacing without text. String check if pressed. Okay, this is the error right here. Yeah. System integration testing and user acceptance testing keep you busy? Really? New. Okay, now the zero is not there. And you can actually like select this. Okay, now we go in here and you can see how looking this place is. You cannot go out, which is a bit of an issue. It is the word that is supposed to be the first word you get. We have another note. So I think I can fix that. I just need to go to the player. Okay, so we have the state of idle. Right here, moving attack. The one that says the change to attack is the check attack, right? If we check that one, we check for the item press right there. And I think I also should add a validation if we have the sword, right? So let me go over here. Debug variables, initialization. Let's call this equipment tags. Right, and I will call this sword name. Right, and I will have one for the shield. I will set it to -1 and sword also at -1. Why -1? Because it basically means the level of the sword. Actually, I can just put it to 0. No need to start on like -1. So it would be 0 equals no sword. 1 equals weak sword. 2 is normal swords. 3 strong. Got a texture that dirt? Yes. That's another issue. Yeah. Shield. Okay, that's our facts, and I will simply say sword for the attack, and I will check if sword greater than 0. Under or equal to 0, we just return. We cannot attack with a sword. So now you need a sword to attack, no? And for that to be working, I need to finally do something with this. But before I do that, let me clean this mess. I have this. Look at this mess. I don't know why Game Maker does this, but look at that. Wow. You can barely tell what everything does. So I will just do that. And open this. Okay. So we have a sword, right? I will use the draw thingy, right? And I will simply say show what was the name of that thing? Show gizmo, right? And I will just say I believe it was the what's that? Show pickup gizmo. Show interaction gizmo. Show interaction gizmo F, so you can actually press the thing. Right? I believe that's enough to like show the you pressing the button. Let me check. You gave me what? So there we go. Now the interaction gizmo there, but now we don't have a sword. Ain't that lovely? So let me use the treasure chest as an example. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm using draw. I see. I should be using the draw UI. And we will just delete the other one. So show interaction gizmo F. And we need the creates. So we will say key equals to generate key, so we can save the state of this word, right? And we will say word taken equals to actually, what am I doing? I don't need to save this. I can just say, hey, if object underscore player dot words, right, is not 0, then instance destroy, basically self-destruct, right? If not, Then we show the gizmo about us, right? And we will check for the player if it actually presses the button, right? I believe if we're within range, and we press open, we do this, right? This is the thing we need to do. So we will be doing this, basically. So if the distance to the player is less than 16 pixels and we are pressing the interaction button, we don't need a lock. We don't need to change the sprite. We don't care about the pressure. We don't need about anything about here. Simply we will say object underscore player dot sword plus plus and then instance underscore destroy. So we just get an upgrade, right? Like that. And that way we have a sword now. Continue, no, not continue. New game. Mwah. Okay, so we go in here, we approach the gizmo appears, right? Maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger. So I press F, and now we have a sword. Let me check. In menu, new game. I didn't check, we couldn't use the sword. We can still use the sword. That's not good. Oh, it's because we never actually resetted the value, did we? Hold on. That means it's an issue with the save. So we have shield and sword here, so I just need to add it to the data when we save the value of the player. What is it? Not here apparently. Where was it? Save loads. Here we go. Right here. So we want the data for the sword to be saved. Sword. And we want also the one for the shield. And we want to load that value. So sword. Shield. And now that should be fixed. New game, new. Okay, so right now I cannot attack. Then we go in here, grab this. There we go. Now we can attack. Now we have an issue, right? Because we cannot go out. Because we are technically on the ground, right? So, I need to do a little trick here. These are basically stairs, right? But it's not the same as the regular stairs. They are pass-through stairs, right? So that's a new, like, kind of stair. Oh, I
Shrug.
really? You don't understand the difference? Well, so we have this. Usually, if we have a map, right? When you have like a stair right here, right? Right now, what it does is when you take the stairs, it moves you to a different map, right? But the stairs expects you to put you like in the same position where you were in the previous map, right? But this game in particular does something different, where when you touch the stairs, instead of being placed in the same location, you basically switch places with the stairs, right? Which is very different. It's a different kind of mechanic, right? You set the player to face the other way? That doesn't work because, you see, this right here is a wall, right? In the surface. And below, you have a wall right here. If we use regular stairs, what's going to end up happening is that the player is going to spawn either on top of the door or on the wall, right? And when that happens, it will send you directly back to where you were. So it will like blink for a moment, the room, and then you will be back outside. In the worst case, you could like loop yourself, like get stuck, teleporting back and forward between the two places. So just adjust the accent quite a bit. Yes, but if I do that, all the doors that rely on the other way of moving, like this, will break. So I need to create an exception for that particular stair. Or I just modify the map, so that case doesn't happen in particular. That's also another option. So I could simply go to the cave and modify it. Which I think I'm going to do because I don't want to get into issues. So that would be 760 right here. So I would like simply make this different. So false. I'm going to modify this cave. I suppose the best would be like put it like this. So that's the door right there. So this came out right here is going to be different. Right? It needs to be a stair. So I will create like I will use a placeholder, I suppose. So I will put the stairs there. I will kill this thing. And I need to make room for the thingy, so like that. And I need to set this to go up, so direction should be up. So in theory, that should be good enough to fix that. Ah, it crashed. Unknowns por no ser deformated when your save data plays words. Not set for reading it. Okay, that's an issue with the loading system. Mainly because the save is not compatible, which is a bit of an issue. Okay. So we will go to I'll say false and delete that save file. Okay, let's kill that cell file. There we go. Let's check it out. Hey, not cell files. I need to make a validation there, so you don't have the continue if you don't have save files. Yeah, I cannot attack. So oh. Yeah. It's happening what I mentioned before. Let me check. So we have this map. Let's see. I want the 7, 7. I believe it's... Oh, it's because I'm on the north. $770 right here. Okay, so we have this basically 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6, and wait a space of 2. And over here we have 3, 6 with 3 on space. So the location is wrong. Yeah. Okay. So let's cut that. Make the hole there. Adjust the position of the stairs. And that should fix it. Ah, I keep forgetting there are no files. Okay, now we go in there. There we go. Now we can grab the sword. Now we can attack. Ow. And I can also check this. I cannot use this placeholder TP Axial out. Yeah, okay. And now we can go out without issues. Okay. So now about the other issue. When we get hit, we don't show like flashing like hit like this. I got hit, but I didn't like flash red, right? There is no like information that we received damage like that, right? And I just got stuck on. Wow. So let's see. I want to fix the flashing issue. So how do I do it for the enemies? Hold on. Enemies. Right here we have a hit frames variable. Also I need to change this. So I will copy that and put it over here. I suppose I will put it down here. And now we have hit frames. Let me see if these are being applied cleanly to everyone. On hit. So these are assigned on hit, not actually. I see. Yeah, okay. Uh, Hit frames equals to 0. I will just add it to the variables, right? And because we always want them to like flash red, I'm going to go to the attack script, right? And where we do damage, right here, where we do damage. I will set the hit frames to 5 frames. Right there. So now, all the enemies trigger the thingy. I forgot that we don't have a save because I have no save. Okay, we cannot attack. Go in there, grab our thingy, and we can attack. And I can... Oh, it didn't actually trigger the hit, which is a bit of an issue. Oh, that's also not supposed to happen. So it doesn't trigger... Is it not considered an attack? Hold on. How is that being handled? Objects, droppers. Get sprite. Pull down. Hit. To do. Knock frames. Oh, it's maybe because they don't have... Hold on. Thank you, parents. Now we have hit frames. And I can put the codes here for the flashing. This right here. It's almost there. And attack. Grab a sword. Now we can attack. Let me save. And click. Then fuck. It's not actually changing colors, no. Like at all. Oh. That actually knocked me over the thing. Knockback, collider, instances. Knock force, collisions. Stock. Maybe it's the stock that is causing the issue. They are not flashing, but they are not getting stuck either. So I suppose the unstuck was the problem here. Yeah. Okay, at least that is fixed. But we are not triggering the flash. Oh wait, is this the issue right here? Oh, I see. It's because here we are not setting the heat frames. Like at all. Oh, now
hey,
it's
been
actually...
a while. Hope you are well and praying for you and Mexico.
Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, Taylor. Hello. Actually, what they've been saying about Mexico is very, 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 very exaggerated. Yeah. It's extremely exaggerated. Yeah. Oh, did you not see my little announcement on the Discord server? No, I was meaning this set. Basically, long story short, the police killed a high-ranking cartel leader, right? And the cartel retaliated by basically setting roadblocks all over the country, burning cars, some shops, buses, and that kind of stuff, right? Just basically trying to intimidate the government into releasing the cartel leader because they were not aware that the cartel leader actually died, right? And when that happens, mind you, this is something that always happens. Every time they capture or kill a high-ranking cartel person, they go around burning buses and cars, right? but they don't actually attack the population, right? They weren't like Walmarts or franchises of corporations, right? They don't actually go after the people. They don't kill people. At worst, if you are very unlucky, they will like stop you when you are like driving by, have you get down of your car or like get off the bus if you are using like public transport, and then they just like set the car or the bus on fire. Yeah, they will only like harm you if you like try to argue with them. Yeah. So as long as you don't like fight back, you will be fine. Yeah. Also, the few people who died are actually like cartel like members. Like they going to shoot us with the police, and more often than not, only the cartel members die. If they are lucky, maybe they injure some police, but that's it. Or part of the army, right? And they only do it for like 1 or 2 days. They hold like burning cars and that kind of stuff, and they just stop. Yeah. Of course, like the US is very like declaring that they like invaded Mexico and destroyed the cartels, and that the whole operation was their like own like authorship, and they were the ones to do blah 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 and that kind of stuff, right? But it was not really that. Also, one thing that most people don't understand is that the cartels are not terrorist groups. They are very different. Yeah. They don't have like a genuine like leader. So just killing the cartel leaders don't really does anything. Yeah. It's like firing the CEO of a corporation. The corporation is not going to like disappear just because the CEO was changed. Yeah. So it's not as bad as people make it seem. Yes, it's very flashy, seeing like the smoke raising from random spots and on the cities, right? But that's just cars burning. There is not like shootouts of like rocket launchers like flying everywhere, or like explosions destroying like buildings. Nothing like that. Yeah. It's actually been very quiet. Now I don't have to worry when I'm streaming that some random dude with like a motorcycle that is like calibrated to like be heard like from half a way across the city interrupting my stream. Yeah. Which is kind of nice. Now let me check why is this not working correctly. Hold on. So if I hit that, oh, it actually did trigger, and you can see the object actually is right there. So we do have frames of animation then. Yeah, it's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, and it's actually triggering just fine. Oh. Wait, is this for... Yeah, that's for the player. Why is the player not red? Oh. That's odd. Huh. It actually triggered the heat, but it didn't change the color. What is happening?
The crew, it is said, dared to steal from the sacred, believing its power would grant safe passage beyond the valley.
Indeed. Is the amount of frame too small? Or maybe it's getting overridden by something. That's weird. And heat check. That's weird. Let me check again. Oh, do you not know? Well, I suppose I don't speak about it like every stream. But basically, you see, my VTuber lore, that is this character that I'm using, is basically member of a noble family, right? And what I did is that I based the character lore after myself a little bit. So it's like a mix of truth and lies about who I am, right? And one truth is that my family is a little bit like a noble family where I live. So they have a lot of political connections and obviously links to organized crime. Yeah. And because of that, I have a lot of unfair advantages in a way. Yeah. Even though I'm not really involved with that side of the family, I still like reap the benefits just from the family name alone. Yeah. And one of those is that I don't really have to worry about their cartels. Yeah. Why is the thing not triggering? Let me do something. I'm going to increase the amount of frames. Here are 5, 10 right there. Here are 5 also. Let's set this to 500, just so I can actually see the effect. And here I also set it to 500, because I want to actually see the effect. I'm not really scary. It's not like I'm involved with that. Ah, now it's working. How interesting, huh? Maybe I just needed to like set it for longer. Okay, so 500 is quite nice. So let's cut that to 50. Let's see if that's a better number. Let me just locate the other one. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay, it was a little bit too long, but it looked nice. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to cut this to 30. Because it feels more like correct. It feels like a little too long, but not that long. There is like this weird delay to it, huh? I notice. Interesting. Huh. I noticed that I have a, like, hold on, let me exit this. There is a code for being hit here, and it's on the draw, which is kind of weird. I can delete this one. It's not doing anything. That's an animation, outside room, animation end. This is my screenshot. Ah. Shake. The shake doesn't like even like show up, which is interesting. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. Oh. Let me see if that actually does anything. Yeah, the effect is like so delayed, it's kind of crazy. Huh. Huh. Hold on. Maybe if I move this into the drawing here, will that actually make this more clean? Well, the impact now is like more clean, but it's not like triggering the way I want it. That's so interesting. Oh. It's like it triggers after the shake. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening. Okay.
Can't believe that rock hit you back.
Can't believe that rock hit you back. Okay. If I just set it like this. I don't even need the state. I can just say if state strong, I just return. Else we just draw ourselves. I can simplify this by quite a bit. No need to be that complex. So I'm here, now that looks better. The only issue is that the heat color lingers a little bit too long. So I'm looking for heat paints. Ah, there it is. I will drop this from 30 to 10 because it feels a little bit too long. Now that I corrected that. So let's see. So if I do this, okay, that seems to be working better, but I think it can like look better if I modify something. Hold on. I want player. Okay, so we have here the code that we use for that, right? But if I make it like blink, like if I go, if image blend is red, image blend is white. right? I just shift it. Else, I put it to red. So it will like each frame change the image blend between those two. That would look more like retro, right? I think. Question mark? Ooh. That looks really nice, actually. It does feel like a hit, huh? But maybe it blinks a little bit too much. It doesn't feel like that impactful anymore. Yeah, I think I need to do something special here. Okay. So, we are using 10 frames, right? What if I say if keyframes is below 5, right? Then we execute this. So the last 5 frames will blink. The first frames will remain solid. So if I do this, it doesn't quite look correct. I think it needs to be bigger. Oh, wait, it's because we... Hold on. Because we never switch, right? Images from greater than 0. Else. We just set it to red. So if I do this, now that looks way better. Right? Now that looks like it has an impact. And we have like the little like extra blink at the end. Maybe I could extend it. Instead of 10, let's make 15. this will become 15. Okay. So if I do this, because the frame is like well, it doesn't look too bad actually. Reason it doesn't look too good either. Hold on. Layer. So instead of the final 5, let's make it the final 10. Now that looks quite nice. Yeah. Okay. So, now that we have this figured out, I'm going to grab it, right? And I will put it on over here on the utils. Let's call this function use hit frames. So now we have the function right there. And I will just put it right there. Function use hit frames. And now I'm going to just look for all the places where I'm using it, and I will just replace it like that. I will remove this. We have this that I can put like that. Hit frame 0, okay. We have this. Hit frames. I can remove this also. Just making sure we're good. Okay, we're good. So now that should be applied to everything in the game. Nice. So if I hit the rock, it will have the same effect. It's hard to tell on the plants, but yeah. Now we check over here if you hit me. There we go. So it's working with these guys. Let's see. It's very hard to tell with the rocks, huh? That the thing is actually in effect. Is this working? Yes, but not in the right way. Okay, let's try to do a run of the first dungeon. Well, we go over here. Up. We go in. Let's see. Oh wow, that actually looks way better. Huh. Now with the flashes of the barrels, you can actually see like how things are like chaining together. Like that. You can actually tell when you are doing damage. Yeah. The only issue is that when you take damage from the knockback from the barrels, you don't see your health deplete, even though you are actually losing health. That might be an issue. Let's see, how about these guys? Yeah, you can actually see that the enemies taking damage now. Like that, yeah. Now the only issue I have is with these things. I think I need to improve this. Yeah. It does give more feedback about you like hitting stuff. Yeah. For this guy, doesn't really notice that much. Huh? Yeah, I need to do something for the health. It's not working the way I want it. Oh. The hits do look really nice, not gonna lie. Ah, shit. I got knocked out of the room. Damn it. Excuse me. Coming back. I cannot come from the back. Hello? I wanna in. Oh, I can go out. And over here. There we go. Well, that's quite the bug. Oh, I died. He sent me to the other room. Well, that's a really nice bug. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me save here. All right, the enemies can actually knock the objects around. I forgot about that. Like that, yeah. Just like you can. Okay. Let me go defeat the Kraken. We can continue from there. Ah, shit, I fell. That's another issue. The falling animation is not like well done. Yeah. There are still like details here and there. Maybe I should also remove the text below the enemies to clean this off. Yeah. The door closing like that is kind of funny. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's fight this guy. Ah. I need a knockback for this guy because you can get like really close to it and just spam attacks. Now we have bombs. And I can go through here. This way. Place a bomb right there. And I'm going here and grab that. Have a bomb. I didn't hit anything. The fact that you can push enemies into each other is really nice. Let's see, I believe there is... yes. A gauntlet chest here. Oh. Ah. Oh. You know what I should do? I should make it so you can set the bombs in like chain reaction. Alright, there is a piece of heart here. The less strong thing you get by holding the bomb button stage you're pressing it, right? Yeah, this is also that. Like that one. I forgot I didn't set like an actual like limit of it yet. Maybe I should make like a bigger like explosion from that. Actually, let me do that. Hold on. Let me finish the run. I just need to go up. Okay. What would be better? Make it so if an explosion hits a bomb, it immediately detonates the bomb that the explosion touched, or we just set the bomb on ignited, that is. What do you guys think? Shit, I'm stuck. I don't have any more moms. No. Wait, whatever. Okay. Both? What do you mean? I cannot have the bomb like explode and also get turned on? Like get ignited? It's either one of those, not both at the same time. But I can make it so it does chain react. Yeah. You're
not creative enough to do both.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do I... Hold on. How is the bomb? No, not the bomb. What is the explosion? Explosion, 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 explosion. Projectiles? No, it's not here. Where is it? Where did I put the explosion? Right there. Explosion. It attacks his and check for knockback. The attack is what triggers things. Okay, so XY depth. So XY depth object. Instance set dot the knockback is triggered on the attack, right? Where is it? Scripts attack. How are we using the knockback? Knockback XY. So it's triggered by this. So I can just copy this. Right here, okay. Let's go back to our bomb. So I will go up here. I don't need the angle. Like that. And I just say this equals that. And I can just put this like that. Set an equal here. Just grab the values right there. That will transfer the knockback force to the explosion right there. Right. And I can repeat this again. Grab the object being created. We don't need to waste variable there. And this would be object underscore bomb. And so the knockback is actually functional. I need to go into the attack and add attack to the values we can actually hit. So that would mean the hit list needs to change. The hit list would include the object underscore drop. Alright. So the object can be knocked back. And now, let me do a rush. Actually, no. Let's go to the room outside of the dungeon 1 real quick. I believe it's right there, yeah? And I'm just going to put a bunch of okay. And I will enable the player's bomb ability by default for now. So bombs true. New game, blah. Come on, come on. Ew. Okay, let's go. Let's see. How well does that work? Hello.
Guys, virtual hug colon virtual hug.
Hello. Welcome. Oh, that looks smooth. Okay. So we had 3 bombs. I will just place one right there. And I crashed. Well. Huh. Hold on. Turns out objects don't have HP, so I just put whatever thing there. New game, do that. Let's go. Let's go. I forgot to grab a sword. Whatever. I don't have a sword. Hello. Okay, so bombs. Ready? Set. Lovely. Oh wow. Did I really like break everything? Oh wow. It was a really nice explosion. Not gonna lie. You made a really good team. Yeah. Apparently your Tom Jock plus sets downs equals apocalypse. Apparently, yeah. Oh. There we go.
This whole ship is basically a sailing neve.
My piece is okay. Okay. Let's stop that, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have this that triggers a bomb. Shall we just leave the explosion for now? No need to create more bombs, because this just is going to like create like a giant explosion. Right? Also, I didn't notice, but I put that on every drop, not just the... not just the... the bombs. So everything explodes. So here I'm going to just go and override event, and I will, well, not override, let me delete that. Let's inherent and say if state equals to state dot prompt. We simply trigger the explosion, right? Oh, you know why it like cycle? Hold on. The reason it cycled is because I never destroyed the bomb. So it was like exploding over and over and over and over. Instance. Destroy. It's because I never actually get rid of the bomb. So it will explode. Then its own explosion will cause it to explode. And that's how you get like infinite explosions. Yeah, that was the issue. Ish. That was the issue. He should fix that. The explosion exploded, indeed. Wait. Menu, new game. Blah. You almost triggered a 1 minute one. Yes, you were like very close. Let's see. So, wait. I think there is an issue with the save states still. Well, if you load something, some of the data stays, it seems. So I need to actually fix that.
It carries no wheel, only an echo of his twisted joy. It fights not for power, but for preservation, to ensure no one uncovers the silent prison or the truth it contains.
At least I know the save file is working correctly. Yeah. Right now, the data is getting like persisted between saves. So if you get an item in one file, you can actually use it on a new game because of how I code stuff. It's not like something intentional I did, but yeah, it's happening currently. Now that's a chain reaction, right? Clear between concepts, a puzzle based on that concept. That would be really hard to figure out. Because, for example, right now, I'm not sure exactly what's happening, what's causing the data transfer. Yeah.
You are creative enough to do both.
No. Imagine me messing with the save files again. The save files are finally working. I don't want to break the save files again. They are not like even working properly. The new game is like causing issues. No. And even if I do, I won't tell you if I did it. It would be a surprise. Okay, if I do this... it pushed me out. Yeah, it throws rocks. I forgot about that. Hold on, give me a moment. The cat wants to leave the room. I'll be right back. One second.
Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Ah. The cat. Have you ever had this happen to you? Where the cat says, hey, I want to leave the room, right? So you go and open the door, and then the cat just walks over to the door, doesn't exit, he just sits, and then just like glances over to you, stares at you for a little bit, then back at the door, then back at you. Then you close the door, right? Because the cat is not like leaving. And then the cat starts like meowing, demanding the door to be open. So you open again. And then once again the cat just like stares at you. So you just kick the cat out. Yeah, just get it outside and close the door. Yeah. That's what just happened. Oh, by the way, a consequence of what you guys asked for. Allow me to show you. So, you see these bombs? Right? Look. Oh wow, it's not actually working. What the hell? Ah, that works. What the hell? Wait. Ah. Out of my way. Oh, wow, that's weird. Huh. That you got triggered. Wait. Why is that not working? That should be working. Hold on. Attack. Interrupt list, grains, astral play list, target list condition, objects ancestor, array, wait, target ID, attacker, missile frames. It should be triggering the knockback. Why is not? Huh. Wait. It should be working. Huh. Hold on. It did hit. What? Oh, great. It triggered the attack, but it not necessarily hit. Oh no, it did hit. It hit 3. Hit list. The bomb drops and the player. Okay. Target ID, that's a bomb drop. Gets hit frames. Triggers knockback. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I really never? Hold on. Yeah, I never actually did that. I see. That's the issue. Found it. Yay, crash! Hold on. I need all of this. Okay. So now if I do... Yep, you can actually hit them now. Nice. That includes the hearts, by the way. And the coins. What do you think? Now we have collision for items. I don't know why would you want that, but now we have it. So now in the middle of battle, if I drop a small key in the room, and you are fighting and throwing bombs, you might actually have the key like fly off into this instance. Yeah. Ain't that lovely? More chances to subtract yourself. Ain't that just lovely? Where did I check for the... Oh, it's maybe on a different thing. Yeah, this doesn't need it. Oh. I'm just going to fix this real quick before I forget. Right here. So it actually cannot like fly off into space. Oh. You see, if it can be knocked back, it has HP. So, yeah, you in theory can kill a bomb or a heart. It's just really, really hard. And I see the drops don't hit each other, which is interesting. Like if I hit one, it hits like the rock, but it doesn't like affect other bombs. You see that? Let's see. Get collisions. Lock parent while enemy obstacle. Bind dungeon item. I could have. I feel if I do this, it's going to be like causing issues, but it's for sure going to cause issues. My bet is that I won't be able to pick up stuff anymore. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I cannot pick anything up. But now they can hit each other. See? They now can't hit each other. And you. Yeah, that's an issue. Player. What I can do is simply make a function get player collisions. Right? And I will simply set it so all these are the player collisions, right? But I remove the dropper so you can pick up the objects, right? So now that I have that, I need to go to the player and we will find the collisions. Collision line, get collisions. Get player collisions. Right? Okay, I think that's all. Knockback collision. No, there should be another issue with the movement, right? Whip, bomb, torch. Nebo, pick up. Do I not have a move here? Is it over here? Yeah. Move and collide, get collisions right there. Get player collisions. So now the player should be able to pick up objects without having issue. So
Boobies.
like that, and you can also hit them. And they can hit you back. I don't know why some of them don't actually work. It's a bit weird. Maybe they are stuck in some way. Oh. Yeah, because this one is not moving. Maybe they are stuck on something. Ah, okay. What I can do for that is probably I can just set a little knockback here. Get collisions terrain. Here instead I simply say please meaning with object underscore drop parent, right? What I will do is simply go and say
The end time is nigh upon us.
oh, you're right. Actually, I can maybe do the collision objects droppers, dropper parent, and just say wait other knock back, right? Wait, what was this? Knockback direction, point direction between me and the other one. Then we apply the force. Yeah. Okay, I can just say me and the other, so it's other.x, other.y. Like that. So in theory that will cause the bombs to push each other when they are overlapping.
Element of surprise!
Alle spy, bienvenido. Hello, hello. Bar equals to choose -1 and 1. Of underscore x of underscore y plus x plus y. Wow. Estoy bien, Spy, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida, bienvenida. Really? Some of them are simply not. some of them are simply not working, which is very annoying. Oh. Is it because they are overlapping with something? Yeah, it seems like because if they are overlapping, they will like... Oh. They won't move if they are overlapping. Oh. Okay, how about I simply say order dot x equals plus the offset.
Killer Queen has touched the key.
Okay, in theory that should push them apart. Ah. Yeah, they are like kind of vibrating now. Huh. Looking for a way to like place themselves. Still, there are some that apparently don't want to get hit. Ah. I don't know why some of them don't react. Huh. That's so weird. Oh. You can see how it actually like triggers for others. But some of them simply don't want to like work. Huh. Will I wait for a while? That's a new character sprite. Yes, indeed. It is a new character sprite. I will find my item to prayer and also for a minute. Abort. Oh, now that works way better. Huh. It doesn't work the way I want it to, but I suppose it's working better. Ah. I need to do most tests because I don't know why some of them actually not like move, which is a bit annoying. Ah. Yeah, I need to figure it out. There is something off here, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. Let us stop here for now. What's this?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, good night.
Don't let the woodland man maul you in your sleep.
Okay, yes. Let's stop here. We can continue later. That feature is like not quite working the way I thought it would. Yeah. Yes. Either way, thank you so much for coming to the stream, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, good night, rest well, night night, bye bye. Good night, adiós, buenas noches, que descansen. Good night, good night.
Good night, people. Maul the woodland man in his sleep.
Maul the woodland man in his sleep, wow. So aggressive. So aggressive. So aggressive. Okay. Let me go back to the room and let us
I
finish
just
this.
realized, Lemao. It carries no will, only an echo of his twisted
Good
joy.
night, good night,
It fights not for
bye-bye.
power, but for preservation to ensure no one uncovers the silent prison, or the
Good
truth
night.
it contains. You are creative enough to do both. Boobies. The end time is nigh upon us.
Buenas noches, que
Killer Queen has
descansen.
touched the key. Oh, I've been away for a while. That's a new character sprite, I believe. Looks cute. Good night, everyone. Don't let the woodland man maul you in your sleep. Good night,
Indeed.
people. Maul the woodland man in his sleep. Bye.
Good night, good night, rest well. Oh my god, what did I do? I modified the code and hit play, and now I have dancing bombs. Do you guys wanna see?
Wait, you are creative enough to do both. Boobies.
I have dancing bombs.
The end time is nigh upon us. Killer Queen has touched that key. Oh, I've been away for a while. That's a new character sprite, I believe. Looks cute. Good night, everyone. Don't let the woodland man maul you in your sleep. Good night, people.
Well.
Maul the woodland man in his sleep. Bye.
Let's finish like this. Good night, bye bye, adiós, buenas noches, que descansen, bye, bye bye.
You are creative enough to do both. YouTube was shadow banning the whole thing for some reason. No like, one that requires multiple saves to solve. Lemao. Yup, she's 100% doing it.
Good night, good
DZVW use
night.
lobotomy.
Bye-bye.
Based cat. It's just reminding you who owns the house. Average cat behavior. Only one bomb may be tangible at a given moment. Killer Queen's limitation. Lemao. Give the key HP, so if an explosion or an attack hits the key it dies. Like that guy from Adventure Time? Oh, boobies. Weird, the end time is nigh upon us. Spy.rabbit used surprise alert. Olaf. DZVW played how? Holy EI. :DDD. Comotan._.xd. Ricardo Lucoli played how? Ricardo Lucoli used flashbang alert. Pues igualmente bien, nada más, algo cansado como he estado con un horario un poco más ajustado. DZVW has the alerts, Flashbang X19, Howl X8, Lobotomy X28, Shaw X4, Surprise X23, Lunes a Jueves Solgo a las 4. Y los martes a las 6. You bought one explosion for 100 crystal shards. Killer Queen has touched that key. DZVW used explosion. EO. Odemos de que apenas ahorita regresé de ir a la casa de un maestro para aclarar unas cosas que pasó. Spoiler, to do el grupo se había dado a la fuga ese día. Oh, I've been away for a while. That's a new character sprite, I believe. Looks cute. Shaky bombs. Aunque no sé qué tan bueno idea fue a la sabenda de que esta noche, ahorita las cosas tan medio. Odemos de que se escucho tremendo ruido el cual no sé qué fue, se escucho como un cohete. Pero espero que no sea un cohete de Tamaulipas. Built a flower emoji. Good night everyone, don't let the woodland man maul you in your sleep. Good night, good seeing everyone again. Glad I came you. Good night people, maul the woodland man in his sleep. Lemao, hasta mañana, DDDDDD, bye. Hasta mañana, DDDD, GN, yay. Cool effect. Creo que necesita más bombas. Molecules be like, Lemao. Or they stopped. Bye XDDDDDDDDDDD. Pro, good night, bye bye, bye. XDDDDD.